you ask the mic if it would accept that?
Of course, this is my mic.
Is this consensual?
Yeah, of course it is. It's my microphone.
I don't know.
It's got my tape on it.
I don't know. Did you get a verbal consent from the microphone?
Yes.
No, you didn't. Microphones can't talk.
Go ahead, Joey.
You're taking advantage of it.
Maybe you don't know about what me and the microphone have.
No, I do. I'm the one who. The microphone's
shaming?
my roommate. I live with the microphone.
Are you shaming me because it's not an inanimate object?
I'm not shaming.
And it doesn't move and it doesn't have feelings like you do, maybe?
The microphone does have feelings.
Yeah,
But you don't ask. You
he
don't ever
ask. This whole table, we fucking.
Yeah. You trying to say something?
He's trying to say.
You trying to say something?
Trying to say I have feelings.
Do you have feelings? It's a good thing. It's not an insult.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have him.
How'd that make you feel? That's another one. How'd that make you feel?
Did you extra microphone, bro?
No, these are for you.
Those are microphones you're kissing. You're kissing microphones.
No, I'm kissing you. This is me. I'm standing right next to Joey.
It's not.
No. Oh, hey, Joey. How you doing?
I would say if he was.
No, look. Oh, wow. I'm standing right next to Joey.
It's not happening.
Yes, it is.
It's not what's
happening.
happening.
Joey. That's a nice, cute Adidas hat. Oh, I like that shirt. Is that a Grateful Dead shirt?
It's not happening. It's not even happening.
You love these kisses.
I hate them.
You love these kisses.
No, I hate them.
You're sweating. You love these kisses so
No,
much.
he likes these.
No.
Hey, Joey. How you doing? If you met Action Bronson, how would you kiss him? Would it be like...
I'm not going to kiss. I'm going to say, hey, how are you, sir?
Would you kiss the stuffed Calama that he's bringing to the Sunday showdown?
No.
He'd probably accept the kiss. Be like, the fuck, you didn't kiss me?
Hey, how you doing, Bronsolino? Would you like a nice smoochicino?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Of course I'd like a kiss.
Exactly. You gonna acknowledge me?
You know
in
what
my
you should
presence?
put on that? I read an article.
Hi.
You should put fall. What's it called? You get like a notification if you take a hard fall or something like that. Some guy's life was saved because of it. He fell down like a mountain, like he was hiking.
Talking about Apple Watches?
Yeah.
There's an EKG on it. It measures your heart.
It tells me about my heart sometimes.
Well, yeah, no, that, but there's like it's called Big Fall or something, and you get a notification that sends out.
It sounds like it's made by Big Fall, the Big Fall industry.
My
I only support.
It could be a cool. It could be a cool game.
I only support small falls, small fall businesses, nice small family fall businesses.
Yeah, because even if that was a thing and you fell off a ladder, I'm sure it'd be fucking accurately sending notifications.
I would get hooked up to medium fall. Like regular
Just like they have a couple locations.
pretty solid.
Yo, why was your
What did I do?
why were you sharing me your what was that?
My what?
Your location. You shut it off. I didn't even know it was on.
He could have fat fingered it on accident and sent it.
No,
to
but
you.
it was on. Like he was sharing his location with me for God knows how long.
Oh, I think we did that in our group chat. Like, someone was like, oh, where are you? And we all sent our locations, and I guess it just shut off now. You don't remember that? There was, like, something that happened, and, like, they were like,
must
where
have
are you?
clicked share and
Yeah,
definitely.
everyone was like, where are you? Where are you? And then, like, 5 people just sent their locations, and none of them were the person that they were looking for. Yeah, that's where I am. I'm right there. Joe's got my location. I'm not hiding from anybody.
You could actually see my location. You're the only one you could see my location.
Delete it. Delete it. I don't want to see anything. Get rid of me. Cut it out. I don't want to see you. I don't know what you're doing. I had a plan. I wrote on a whiteboard that we were going to talk about politics today, but then I opened up a beer and I started hanging out with my buddies, and I was like, how's everyone doing?
Hell yeah.
How's everyone's day doing? We're recording the Stuff Calama podcast. This is episode 5 on the books, 10 in our hearts.
There's at least 10.
Yeah.
Minimal amount of 10.
We lost like 4 before we even got anything that could
What do you
record.
guys think? It's still out there.
Aliens?
No,
the lost episodes.
The deleted episodes from the internet.
Not aliens?
The episodes deleted from
Joe
the internet.
hides him under his daughter's bed so no one can find him because who the fuck's looking there?
Aliens?
Aliens?
Let's talk about him.
They're real.
Okay.
I'm talking about aliens. What do you think about aliens?
They are the same way a monkey views us is how we view aliens.
I think they're cute.
Have we been on this whole time?
Yeah, we've been on the entire time. That everything?
It's a good plan. You want some?
Is that a scratch off? Joe's got scratch off.
I didn't win the lottery in Sims.
Yeah, we fucking lost. Me and Monica bought $10 worth of lotto.
From the
Didn't
in the
that-
Sims?
No, in
wasn't-
real life.
In real life.
In the Sims?
My life is a fucking failing sim.
Whoa. What is that?
It's shiny.
Show me that one. Can I look at them?
I didn't get any of the good personality traits from The Sims.
Was it say floor carpet?
Flavor crystal.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Kiss it.
Can they smell it?
This is Joey
it-
standing over the marijuana.
Put it over the mic, see if they can smell it.
That's nice. That's fancy. It looks good.
It looks really
It's
shiny.
fancy.
That's shiny pot.
Those are cool bags. Maybe that's why
Nice,
Joe likes
it's
to get it from
fancy.
him and
Joe-
not me.
Joe used me as his drug mule today.
I might, yeah.
Joe was like, shove this up your ass and don't
Joey
talk
Escobar.
to anybody.
How was that?
How was that?
Was it fun?
I couldn't sit down for a couple hours, but other than that, it was all right.
I'm cutting all this out.
Oh,
The
good.
weed in my asshole. We're not gonna have that on the
At
stuff.
the airport?
People don't need to know that Joey's burning it down. Pretty sure he doesn't need them knowing about that.
We be burning while you're turning.
While their bodies hit the floor.
Pimpin'
Pimpin' as we ride it again.
I don't understand any of Sean Paul.
No, if you listen to him long enough, you start learning it and you don't even realize it. If you stop making up the words as you listen to it, and you just listen to it, you don't sing along.
For your line, I can't get no tenderness.
I just tear my tendon.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Hey,
So what's up with the podcast?
what's wrong with the podcast?
How is it?
How is it? Doing terrible numbers. Doing awful numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Joey has a good point.
It's
We just
surprising
started
that no one listened to Doo Doo on My Chest Noodles episode 4.
people listen
thought
to
that
Doodle
was-
on my chest noodles. I think they're long.
Yeah, that's where I was like, maybe we'll cut them down a little.
I
bit.
really do believe in us.
I'd believe in us. I think we're funny.
I mean, we're doing it.
Yeah,
We
we're not
have
doing too bad.
have a podcast.
Yes, we do.
You know what I mean? That was the main,
We have an Instagram
and the Twitter
and a
that
Twitter.
I could probably use access to.
I gave you the access. I
I
gave
don't
everyone
remember.
the
I
access
don't
to
even
it.
remember.
I'll send you the note. I have all of
You can be
the
logged
accounts.
into two at once, right? Let me do it
Yeah.
right now.
I have all of the accounts like saved.
Are you gonna read the password? So
Yeah. So
all
it's,
right, you can just do it
the
after.
password
Just
is-
do it after.
is
Is it?
no.
One of them is.
Stupid.
Stupid fight.
Sign into the Instagram too. You could post whatever you want to it.
Who's that naked guy?
There's only 9 followers on her shit.
Who? Just he's actually around.
Oh yeah, we almost said it. Can't say it. We got a lot of bleeps and
What's
bloops.
that?
I work with him. This guy I work with. He's a rapper. You met him. He was at the.
Oh, I met that guy. That guy works at Panera Bread. He's a cool kid. No, I'm
He's a
not.
good
Even,
guy. No, he's
yeah, he's a
good
really good guy.
Sean, he's a good guy. Shout out to Sean.
Shout out to Sean.
God bless you, Sean.
He won't hear this probably, but if he did,
God
if you
bless him.
listen, God bless you.
It's just
Sean.
gonna be God bless. Boop.
I love you, buddy. No, you could put Sean. Sean will be hype. He's like one of the. So that was an idea. We should start having people.
That's why
That's
I
a
bought.
big one. I think.
That's why I bought the extra mic and the splitters, so we could actually
Yeah.
have the
I'm pretty
facilities
sure-
for that shit.
We got to
Yeah.
build the castle first, though, boys.
Yeah, we gotta have shit to
Well,
actually
still,
do.
I think if we tell someone like, I think that's a good way to.
Well, yeah,
advertise it.
It's a good way to expand a little bit. We'll have like
Just
more people to
that
fucking
just like to
yeah,
chill.
yeah. Because like right now we got no fucking structure. I think the storytelling aspect of us is pretty fucking funny.
Has anybody done DMT?
Have I done DMT? No, I'm a good Christian boy.
I tried it. Once.
I've never dated a nurse.
It didn't work out. It didn't work out. It didn't
The
work. for me.
DMT didn't work
Yeah, it
out.
didn't
What
work for me.
happened?
I was like I saw like I hit it and then like I saw like a big like I was like floating in the air kind of, but not like it was like kind of like my eyes shut, so it was like almost like everything had like this like white glowing around it like outline, and like I was like lifted up in the air and I saw this like it's like almost like a village or like some sort of like place, but I couldn't fly there yet.
Was it being bombed?
That was it. That was the bad
Open
part.
my eyes. No, there wasn't a bad part.
Oh.
It wasn't bad. I don't think it even worked. I'm pretty sure it was just like a thought. Like you ever just close your eyes and imagine something. Did you ever do that
You
before?
made it seem like it was a terrible trip.
Oh, it wasn't
You said,
terrible,
"Oh,
but
it didn't
apparently, have you
work."
heard about what people experience?
yeah,
on
well,
DMT?
there's, like, a
they
whole
live
movie.
entire lives.
Yeah.
Here's these things. Like, these are all different stories. People have entire lifetimes on DMT.
I'm not interested in drugs. I like reading a good book.
I'm at the bottom of the fucking pile. Then what the fuck am I doing?
You're not even reading books. Kid's not even reading fucking news articles.
Only in
over here.
Sims.
Drugs or books?
He reads the speech bubbles on Sims. It's
Fucking games, bro. He's one of the best gamers I fucking know. I don't know. That's the thing. I fucking play games every day, all day, like a lot of the day, and I strive to be even better at them. I don't know. I'm creating stuff on Calama's Instagram right now. What the fuck?
No, you don't want to create.
I don't want. I just want to be.
It's
in
already created.
What was I saying?
You know what's lit about having a business Instagram? Yeah, it's a business Instagram. You can
Did
see
you
how
make it
many.
a business
Yeah, of
Instagram?
course.
What does that mean?
Well, you can see how far it outreaches. So you can see how many accounts have seen it. You can see how many people have shared it, but you don't get to see who shared it, kind of shit. But you can kind of like, I guess, imagine who shared it. Like it's me, and like you've shared a couple posts. But you can see how many times people have clicked on it and shit like that. It's kind of like the same shit with all the podcast like websites. Like you can just
Check the stats.
yeah, the analytics.
I'm in.
You're in the Instagram.
Yeah.
Just post a photo of your butt.
I'm gonna
Everyone,
post a picture
everyone,
right now.
quickly follow Stuff Calama on Instagram. It's stuffed_Calama. I think is that the. I couldn't even tell you what the fucking username is.
Stuffed underscore Calama.
I think that's all it is, right?
That's literally it. All right, I'm posting a picture now.
My girlfriend follows it, so that's pretty cool.
I posted an exclusive picture I took the other
You have a
night.
girlfriend?
No,
Here's
okay.
it's just an imagine.
I thought you said you had
It's just
one.
an imaginary being. Yeah, good. You gotta be careful with that because it goes to the Twitter. When you do go on.
That's all right.
Yeah, but I'm saying it goes straight to the Twitter now too.
You have it
when
all
you
linked?
put it's like
Mine's not gonna. My regular Instagram posts aren't gonna go straight to the Twitter though, right?
no,
Oh, it's
you just
all-
gotta make
yeah.
sure to not post, but you could post to both if you wanted to. Cause like when you post on Instagram, it'll show you the both options. So you could post on Stuff Calama and you can post on your account that you're logged in.
You made a Reddit account for?
Yeah.
Oh,
I made a
nice.
Reddit account too. I figure we can create a community, but like right now I don't know how to do it. It'll just be like me and you. I think we're the only two
Yeah.
Reddit people.
I have
You guys should
Reddit.
fuck with Reddit. Do you
I
have
have
Reddit? You do? Reddit's pretty good.
Reddit's lit. There's like white
like Reddit.
supremacist shit that happens on it, but like
Sure.
other than that, it's like cool.
That's not why I have Reddit.
I like yeah, you're a sick fuck. That's why you have Reddit.
What do you have?
He's dirty.
the
CJ's
the-
dirty.
the sex
The
shit?
stinky, dirty CJ.
Bro, it's great. Which one do you use? There's some great ones. You ever fuck with Hold the Moan?
no.
What is it?
You know
Hold
what
the
that is?
Moan? Hold the Moan?
Have you heard of that?
No.
It's a nice. You gotta be quiet. Like it's like a thing. Like I don't know. It's like porn.
It's called Hold a Moan.
Hold the Moan. Bro, there's
Oh,
another
the
million
Moan.
people. I'm not the only one. You have to
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm asking what the name was. It's Hold.
There's such an obscure.
It's
There's-
well, Reddit has like
there's,
the
like-
subreddit names are interesting.
like,
I don't
what
know.
is
They're
it?
like
I forgot. This is how little I use it that I couldn't even tell you.
shameless Reddit subreddit porn plug. By the way,
Was that big drop? Oh no.
was that it, Joe? You know about it?
Whoa.
Is it bad? Let me see. What is
Usually,
it?
usually the tits drop and you see like Tetris blocks or something like that.
There's a subreddit of just that. It's just titties dropping.
There's a subreddit for a lot
Everything,
of things.
literally anything.
There was literally a subreddit for dying, watching people die. And
I only have a
they
Reddit. I have
quarantined it. They
I have
moved
two Reddits. One Bree made me because she wanted me to like stay up, like not play Xbox till like 2 in the morning.
So
she's
she
like,
made a Reddit that was
For-
going to stop you from staying up to 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning.
I just followed all gaming things on it. And
Yeah.
then that was like how long ago? I got rid of it,
Is it good,
lost
Joe?
it, didn't know the password, and I made a new one just so I could fucking read things without having to open up the page.
Joe just scrolled it for 5 straight minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Reddit shows.
I just made the second one so I don't have to go through the annoying opening browser thing.
What do you mean?
Like if you go to read, like if you do show more or want to read the comments, you have to open it in the app.
Oh, you don't have the app?
No, I do now. That's why I got that.
You're saying he has it so he doesn't have to look it up on the browser. So he doesn't have to go on Reddit on the
it's
browser.
crazy. Yeah, I go to what do you guys do?
I hate when apps do that. They do that on purpose.
Do you get top posts today on Reddit?
Yeah, I go popular. I do news is a big one for me.
See, I don't even use Reddit like that. I just look up stuff and then it will direct me to Reddit.
If I'm playing something or if I'm watching a movie that I really like or a series, I'll join that subreddit.
And then
My
fucking
Pillow
leave, right?
CEO Mike Lindell brings notes to White House that suggests calling for martial law if necessary.
Oh yeah, the My Pillow guy, the guy, the crackhead, My Pillow guy.
Why is it? What is the My Pillow? What is that?
That's he's like
Crackhead.
it's crazy. He's a Trump supporter, right?
Trump too.
But the MyPillow CEO, he's like a straight. You know the TV advertisers that sell products?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, MyPillow was one of them,
Okay.
and it was like a special kind of like memory foam pillow, and it was like supposed to be better than like run of the mill pillows that you buy in the store. But out of nowhere, he like had like a self-help book and like a memoir, and was just talking about how he was smoking crack and sucking dick and shit like that, and then all of a sudden he started making pillows, and then he's like one of Trump's like biggest supporters.
Yeah. Why is there 40,000 upvotes on this? Like, who is like what? Why does this matter that pillow guy is talking about martial law?
I guess because of how much money he has, and that for
Oh,
some
he's
reason
rich as fuck. Okay.
Trump made him a popular figure. Like Trump's existence is the existence of the MyPillow guy's political aspirations.
Somebody said the MyPillow guy and the dude from The Apprentice are attempting to take over. Attempting to take over the United States of America. Show this sentence to someone 6 years ago. Wow.
You were talking about Parler before. You want to talk about Parler a little bit?
I don't know. I totally don't know too much about it. All I
Alright.
know is misinformation.
I
and-
learned about a half hour ago that Parler was actually called Parlay.
What is that? What do you mean?
That's how you pronounce it.
Parler?
All right. So Parler it's what happened was a bunch of like conservatives were being snowflakes on Twitter, and they were complaining about being censored on Twitter because they were saying stuff like racist, like homophobic shit.
Right.
So they were getting banned on Twitter, so they started their own Twitter, which was called Parler. So like everyone, like Candace Owens and Tommy Lauren, all those fucking pieces of shit went to
Right.
Parler.
Okay.
But they were using Parler. This is how it would be scary what happened in the White House if these people weren't so fucking stupid. You know, they wrote everything down and left it all online on Parler. So much so that the CEO contacted the FBI and gave them everything.
Wow.
All the people's user data and like all of the fucking the planning and shit like that. So like all the people that like posted online, the FBI has all that information strictly from Parler. But what happened was the Capitol was had a bunch of people break into it,
Yeah.
and it was all the app stores kicked them off, but then because like that you don't have to be on an app store, you can just download something from the browser if it's not supported by Apple, Android, or the Google stores. But what really happened is Amazon has a hosting service. Not a lot of people know, but Amazon's biggest product is really their cloud services. So you can have a website supported on Amazon, and their code's like really some shit like that. You know, there's like Google. Well, Amazon has stuff like that.
Okay.
Someone's gonna fucking tear me a new asshole because I explained it so wrong. But Amazon isn't hosting their website anymore. So the Parler is just dead. It's dead in the waters. Now everyone's complaining. Mind you, some of the richest people in America are complaining that they're being censored. Like fucking state senators.
Yeah.
State senators, you know, elected officials are going up on microphones on live television complaining about being censored.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, like how like it's fucking ridiculous.
I heard the website was like filled with misinformation.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't necessarily like, I don't know if I even want to say it. I mean, obviously there is hateful stuff on there, but there's also hateful stuff everywhere, right?
Of course.
But there's a difference, I think, between hateful shit, right, and then just blatant lies.
Well, yeah.
Like to make you hate shit,
That's like
right? Like there's a difference between being like, hey, like fuck this thing or whatever, and it's just like, oh, okay, that's really shitty of you, and then it's like, yeah, fuck this thing. Do you know what it did?
But
Like that's really
That's called hurting sheep.
yeah.
That's what that is.
The lies are weird though because they're specifically in a manipulative manner. Part of it, because this is what Tucker
Right.
Carlson, this is what Ben
that's why
Shapiro
they're
does.
scary. That's why they're freaky
Yeah.
because they're like pretty good.
They start off with the truth and then they mislead all the important context of this shit. So they'll talk about like it'll be like Black Lives Matter has started riots, but then like if you look in the whole context of it, it's because like a fucking cop drove a car through a crowd of people and that's why they started throwing shit at the cop car kind of shit.
All right.
You know? And then, like, I think one of the things Ben Shapiro just recently tweeted was a few of the people in the Capitol had zip ties. And they were tied, because there's zip ties just come out. When you
Yeah.
buy zip ties, they're flat.
Right. You're saying
Right?
everyone has zip ties. Like, wasn't he?
Yeah,
trying to say
yeah.
that?
Your dad, everyone's dad has zip ties.
My dad
somewhere.
has zip ties, but my dad doesn't have them tied up to
No, I
look
know.
like handcuffs.
No, that's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. Though.
Yeah.
I'm getting,
But
I
it's
know
the
what you're-
truth. People have zip ties. You can have zip ties in your house, but it's the same shit that happened with the NASCAR driver. It's just like No one has zip ties tied in a manner of them being handcuffs. You know,
Right.
specifically to tie up hands.
Yeah.
That's
It's just the thing that it's like literally what it was, right? I mean, it's literally what.
Yeah, that guy was gonna kidnap people. Then they found another guy with pipe bombs. And another thing people want to talk about is there was a police officer. Mind you, this is the All Lives Matter group. This is the Blue Lives Matter people that were complaining about Black Lives Matter the entire time. They beat a cop to death. They grabbed him in the crowd and they beat him to death. They didn't.
This happened in the Capitol.
Yeah,
Really?
he didn't get trampled. They grabbed him and they beat a man to death. And then another cop
didn't
killed
see-
himself from seeing it. He saw his fucking
What? This
Yeah.
happened? I didn't see this.
Yeah, all this shit. 4 people died.
I saw that.
Yeah, more people died in that Capitol building thing than how long was the Black Lives Matter protest? It was months.
Yeah.
More people died during the Capitol attack than the fucking Black Lives Matter shit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. Imagine it's taking a Capitol over. Like, I just think anyone that actually like
Look,
Trump
they,
for like
they
his
let
shit.
him do that.
Yeah,
That's the
dude, there
problem.
was NYPD
Right, I'm saying, like, do you
fucking
think
people. There
they
were
let 'em do
FDNY. There were people tinning the front of the fucking Capitol building just getting their way. Just like,
Well, here's the thing. I think there's some people that might have liked Trump for like, whatever reasons they like him is which they can. It's fine. But I think like
Well, a majority
After a while-
blindly, a majority blindly does.
I think after a while the thing is like, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to fucking like. What am I trying to say here? Hold on. Like after a while, like even the people that kind of liked him and they liked him for his like his reasons and whatever it might be, like those people like he took the Capitol over.
yeah,
That's him saying he's better than America,
yeah,
right? Like it's not him. He didn't personally, but like his people did. So like they, like isn't that whole thing about America?
yeah.
So if the Capitol isn't that like mad American? Is
Yeah,
the
but
Capitol very very American place?
Yeah, and that was like the most American thing that happened if we talk about history, which really isn't. Which really
Well, that's
isn't
what's-
a good thing to
I mean,
say.
you think of
either.
what you
I'm
think
not-
of what like. You think of Washington D.C. like, or you think of America, and like you know that there's a building that looks like the Capitol building. Like I mean, I don't know if that it's a pretty important American thing, and they took it over. So it's like,
I know,
to
but
those supporters
that's
that
what
are
I'm
so
saying.
obsessed with telling you how America should be, like, do they think that that's right? Are they okay with that?
That's what I'm saying. That's like the most American thing that they can be doing.
They were comparing it to 1776. I
Right,
know, a
but
few of them.
and I'm not. But I'm
no,
just
I know
saying
you're
that
not.
The idea of it in their minds is that.
Yeah, that's
they
how
compare it to.
they convinced themselves. There
Right.
was their revolution.
Right.
But the funny thing is, it was over. It wasn't over being mistreated. It wasn't over like a foreign force occupying your territory kind of thing. Like if you want to get into arguments over American history, that's a different conversation to be had. This was over a lost election.
That's even
That was
more
we
the
don't
reason.
like the way the traffic's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the thing about like saying that's the most American thing that they could be doing. I agree. I get what you guys are saying. No, my thing.
might
But like
have.
wait, back to what I was saying though. With the fucking with that being the most American thing they could do, it's just not correct though.
No, but that's
What- and
CJ's saying
them
in
thinking-
their head.
No, I
yeah.
get it, but it's like it's just like what? What does that mean?
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
It's taking away what
Yeah.
America is, democracy. It's taking away what people like want to be American.
it's-
like
If you want to look at all of their beliefs, they're all hypocritical. If you want to believe they're pro-life, but they're okay with bombing fucking Middle Eastern countries and hospitals. They're the Blue Lives Matter they say, but they'll fucking beat a cop to death just because of the fucking. It's their revolution. They're hypocrites. They're hypocrites.
I feel like it's just they just need this figure, and they feel like they can't be alone.
You know
Can't
what's
be with-
crazy? I think the craziest thing about the whole thing is these aren't like over 4 years and leading up to the election, especially Hillary Clinton's fucking dumb campaign, was that we were always led to believe that these people were low educated. We thought that they were just southern rednecks, just hicks living in the middle of nowhere. But
Yeah,
we
no,
found
these are
out
just some people.
these were rich people. That one of the guys was a fucking gold medal Olympist. There was a UFC middleweight champion, like the first ever UFC middleweight champion was there.
I just read today that one of the ladies that got arrested, she flew private plane over to the Capitol.
So these are rich, educated people. These aren't just like uneducated people. These are people. It's like almost like they think it's fun and they don't have consequences. Like there's the famous photo of the guy with the podium just walking out, smiling and waving.
Yeah.
Another thing too is I don't think a majority of those people were like that. Like I don't think that it was that they thought like they were dumb. They actually didn't. I think they didn't care that they were gonna get in trouble with putting shit online and getting on video. I think that they thought it was like the same thing. Like
I thought they were above that. I thought
That's
didn't
right.
think
That's
they
what
were
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think they were stupid to get caught. I think they were like, okay, it's worth it. Let me go out there and do it, and I'm gonna
No.
change the country.
Well,
kind
when
of
I
thing.
say above it, I mean
I'm gonna be a martyr.
I don't think they thought they were gonna get caught.
Like it's
No, I think not everyone, but there's definitely.
But
people
that's the thing.
that-
Like they're not like the thing about them being martyrs. Like people thinking that they're gonna be martyrs or whatever. Like it's got to be pretty crazy that they like a lot of the people.
Well,
that
that's
died
what
are kind of just like tweets
the-
on Twitter.
I'm not gonna say anything about the woman who got shot in the neck because
No,
I'm against.
Listen to me. Any sort of violence is
No, of course
fucked,
I'm against.
but
I'm against police murder, like state sanctioned murder. Like
yeah,
regardless of who the person is, you know, she was shot in the neck. She was unarmed, you know. You can argue where she was and what she was trying to do. That's a different discussion. But they went from saying like, "Oh, say her name," to like a day later saying she was Antifa. Like immediately just throwing her under the bus, saying she was a plant from the government. George Soros paid her to go there and all that shit. Just completely just
She
cannibalizing
fucking.
their fucking ranks.
I honestly, I feel like when I say what I'm saying about her dying, like obviously it's listen, people getting killed for stuff is terrible. But like you said, you know, especially like if it's the state doing it or whoever it is, cops, whatever it is. But my thing is just like, and I don't mean to speak for her specifically, but do you think that was it really worth it?
No.
Was
Her
it your
death-
life worth?
Yeah,
To go
it's
in
not.
there and run in there and just be like the talk of the internet? Like, you know, nothing really changed. If anything, your boy's in even worse shape than he was.
It was like, I don't know if you remember
It's kind of sad
when
honestly.
Trump first got sick with coronavirus, people waited outside his hospital praying for him.
Yeah.
Because like they were worried that he was going to die, you know? When he finally came out, he didn't shake any hands. He didn't stop with anyone. He didn't fucking even, he got in the car and didn't even look at them and then drove right past these people praying by his fucking hospital for like 3 straight days. This man just does not care about these people. And if anything, it's the craziest thing because you'll have people with like camo on and like guns and fucking American flags flying off their pickup truck. And Trump's this fucking martini drinking guy from the fucking Manhattan who shits in a gold toilet. This guy does not give a fuck about these people, but still, they're willing to literally lay their life on the line for them. Like Air Force veterans, fucking like Purple Star, fucking Marines. Like it's nuts. Like I still to this day, it made sense in 2016, but in 2020, it's just either that you're just sold so much that it's just too late now. And then it still to me doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Unless you're just like it's still with like that disillusion. Because we have a friend, I wouldn't call him a friend, but we have someone we know who he knows what Trump does, but he just thinks that the Democrats are just going behind the scenes and just murdering babies for fun. They're just like the Aztecs, just cutting their throats up and throwing them down the staircase for blood rituals. And like, I guess, like, if you can fucking sit there and, like, convince yourself, like, all right, well, Trump, maybe he's a little corrupt, but, like, that's just business. That's American business. That's why he's like that. That's how politics have to be played. But Nancy Pelosi's a demon spawn fucking succubus that has to be purged kind of shit.
It's easy.
Again, I'll say it. I said this multiple times. That's to me, that's there being a two-party system. That's why there's a problem. Every time we have a problem.
Yeah, the fucking we're held
'Cause you
hostage.
you throw yourself in the corner. That's it. It's like what side of the room you gonna stand on? That's it.
And it was
Crowded room too.
this
That's 'cause
election-
all the pressure of everything.
this election was as rough as 2016 because if you were not Hillary or you were Trump, and if you weren't Biden, you were Trump. You know, like you weren't allowed to fucking pick any of the other people.
That's the thing too. Now it's like it's so forced the two-party system, and it's everyday life. It is because like there's a good chance the person you're talking to, whether you know or not, is that they're not third-party voters, and you're gonna see things through Facebook, the way that they talk, the posts that they share, and like if you lean towards just one certain thing, they're gonna throw you in that column. There's like the centralist almost doesn't exist at the end of the day, and there's plenty of people that feel that way.
And you know what's crazy is American politics is so fucked that like what a true center is, like that's what's considered a radical left in our country. You know, like you go to another country and the people that like are running, like the people that are supposed to be the Antifa radical left are really just like the right. And if you go to England, you go to fucking Norway, any of these European countries, the center is like the people that like just want healthcare and like fucking people to have lives that are living, you know? And you go to America and it's just like that's all communism because of how fucking brain rotted our society.
Label on it like a fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like I just don't want to fucking go. I don't want to go into debt because I broke my fucking toe and I have to sit out of work a couple months.
For months.
You know,
I might not be able to fucking eat because of it.
It's sickening. And like now they're fucking arguing that the $15 minimum wage.
I saw
fucking,
that. What is
yeah.
it? Is it gonna be a thing?
Supposedly. I mean, it should be. Like, imagine being so fucking mad that someone's making $15 an hour.
There's people that are making like $9 in places, like even less than
There's people
Yeah,
that make
but
$5 an hour
Yeah,
in some states.
that's ridiculous.
Well, because of course the cost of living, but still, that's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, you know? And to think, like, if you push it up to 15, like, that's like $30,000 a year. That's not a lot of money. Imagine just being furious that the person that, first off, like, if you're going to McDonald's, like, clearly that service is fucking important to you, you know? And you don't think that person that fucking gives you breakfast or lunch isn't worth, like, being able to feed themselves. But they can feed you, but they shouldn't be able to afford to feed themselves.
They don't know our world. That's why.
Yeah.
It's an illusion every time they walk up to a microphone. They have no idea what it's like for like just even us waking up, going to work, and all the shit that goes on with families. Like we could all think about the shit our parents went through just from us alone and the siblings and other family drama. They don't know that shit.
But you know what's sicker about that is like you got people like my grandmother who eat fucking cans of tuna for lunch because they can't afford anything because Social Security fucking sucks. It's like she'll be complaining that people are making too much money, or she'll fucking talk about welfare queens and like how much people on food stamps get. It's like grandma, you have nothing. You have literally nothing. You have a house that you own, and that's because you bought it for like fucking nothing in the 60s. That's the only reason. That's your only lifeline. It's the only worth that you have.
She originally bought it. Your grandmother herself.
It was my great grandfather's house, and then he passed away, so she bought out her brother, kind of deal. But like, Brooklyn used to be a bad area, so like houses used to not cost $5 million. You know,
That would have been sick.
right? But she owns it. I don't own it.
Let's get a house.
Yeah, I was just telling Joe that. I was like, let's buy a podcast house. We'll get a nice fucking house.
Dude, you
Everyone
wanna-
gets a floor. Everyone gets one floor. How nuts would that be? The only thing is we'd have to do some sick shit with the plumbing. We'd have to figure that out. Water bill would be nuts. Water bill would be crazy. Got fucking 5 big boys.
No, I think we'd have two
Got a-
different showers.
Got a couple big men.
2 or 3 bathrooms.
We'd have
I
to
could live
split
in a
'em.
2-bathroom house.
We'd have to split them.
2 showers.
The one will have to just be for big boys.
Oh, what are you trying to say? You want me
No,
and Joe in
I
our
mean,
own
We
bathroom?
said
No,
this last week. We're
no,
all big boys.
no,
bro.
yeah.
We're all big.
We're all
I'm saying
big.
no. I don't mean like just you only can use this bathroom. I mean big boy.
You're
I
saying
mean,
like one bathroom is like the shit bathroom.
Yeah,
or
I'm
something.
one bathroom's for the big
We
the
should
big
try to get
movement.
one of those like fucking like high end fucking toilet bowls.
We'll just get one bathroom, just a urinal.
You ever go to like a? You ever go to the bathroom? You ever go to?
3 of them in there.
We just
like
have
right
it-
by the front
You know,
door.
we
the
gotta-
bathroom at like a chain restaurant or something. Like
Yeah,
a
we have it set up where there's just like fucking stalls and shit.
We'll call the shit room the war room.
Yeah.
That's it.
dude.
Yeah,
how
the
can we get
urinals
a-
in
how
the
can we
war
actually
room.
get a? We could actually get a 3-bedroom.
There's gas masks hanging on the ceiling. 4 bedrooms, get a 6-bedroom. Fuck it. We'll get one of those mansions on the corner of Shore Road.
Go
Are
tell
you kidding?
Hey Monica, how you doing? Listen, we're getting a house. I know we just
Get in
moved
the
into apartment.
house, yeah.
Just 3 more roommates. And the cat
We're
that's
gonna
gonna kill half of us.
4 of them because
The
my
baby.
daughter needs a room.
Of course.
And we need a backyard for Kalama.
Well, by that point, we'll all
We
have
did
our
an
own
entire
We'll
yard.
have our own houses in I don't know, where the fuck would we go? Where would we have fucking mansions? We go to South Carolina. We like South Carolina.
I
yet?
keep telling Monica if I win, there's a house around here that like I really like, and if we win the lotto, that's the first thing I'm buying. There's a house right. You overlook the water and like the parks and stuff. That's the
I'm confident.
He wants to knock them all down and put a whole bunch of apartment buildings.
yeah, those people should die. Fucking
No, they're
knocking.
doing. There's like 3 of them going up on the island.
I
right
can't
now,
even go to
between, like,
fucking TJ Maxx now. All right, so Century 21, they went out of business, right?
Right.
So they don't own or they do own the building they're in now, but they own the building that the TJ Maxx is in, so they're kicking TJ Maxx out and they're turning the TJ Maxx building into fucking luxury apartments.
TJ Maxx is like one of the next companies to go, by the way. They're on the verge of like doing what Toys R Us did and all that.
Well, you know what happened? What really happened with Toys R Us? It's the same thing that happened with Sears.
What's that?
It's that because Sears was before Amazon, before Walmart. Sears was the first ever place that you could buy something
Like
not
multiple-
online.
multiple.
No, like they had catalogs. They were like one of the
that's what I'm saying,
original
like a-
companies. They would mail you a book, and like in the 1800s, you could buy a house from Sears. Like that's how long Sears
I didn't
lasted.
know that.
Yeah, and what happened is a bunch of fucking rich Wall Street people got on the board. They bought into it, and they fucking stole the pensions of the people that were working there, and then they fucking plummeted the company and pulled out. That's what happened with Toys R Us. So a bunch of people bought in, they took what they could, and they ran away, and then Toys R Us just fucking plummeted. That's why Sears is failing now. I think
Well-
Sears is still open, right?
well,
Did
Toys
Sears
R-
close down?
I is there
I
one?
haven't
yet?
seen one in a while.
Is it? It's gone in the mall, right, Joey?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's Primark now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
That wasn't bad. That was a good shot. That was a good shot.
It wasn't. The
Yes,
fucking
it
thing's closed.
I thought he was aiming for the
No,
wall.
that's not garbage. That's recycling. I have to yell.
3 times.
Bro, you quit this morning. That's the third time today you quit.
I can't even laugh at that.
Quit. I was taking it easy today. What you want me to do? I woke up in the afternoon. I took it easy.
You had to do some laundry.
What? Did I
Unbelievable.
make you mad?
I work on my couch all day for this bullshit.
Yo, you know what I was thinking about before? You know how we were talking about the memory foam pillows?
Quarantine
The
changed.
My Pillow.
Quarantine.
Oh, my
changed
pillow.
you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then maybe I wasn't listening properly. But imagine you have the memory foam pillows and someone kept a gun under the pillow, and like a detective walks in and like, yep, we got him.
They just flip the pillow. They just see it.
They put the gun right in the mold. That's the guy.
My uncle had a story about how he hid his gun under a rock in Oregon.
Only in like Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about the mess that you made on my table. All right, so my
I'm in a
uncle
small spot here.
my uncle moved. He was a New York City cop, and he moved to Oregon, and then he moved to Oregon because of a girl he met after like 9/11, and they were dating for a while. Jesus fucking.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so
It was one spill. It was one spill, and it's just getting worse. How is there more water on the fucking table?
your uncle met a girl.
My uncle met a girl. They moved in together. He moved all the way across the country. This fucking kid. But there was a lot of domestic violence involved, so they would get into fist fights, and he was scared. He was scared one day that she was gonna take his gun and kill him, so he hid his gun and his IDs in the backyard under a rock he found. And then the cops come, and they were like, "All right, we need your ID." And my uncle's like, "All right," and he takes him to the backyard, and he's like, "Oh, listen, I'm a police officer too," and he picks up the rock, and his ID, his badge, and his gun are under the rock, and the cop's like, he's like, "You hide your guns under a rock?" And he's like, "Yeah, you don't."
I thought you were gonna say like that his wife got mad and went to use the rock to hit him with it, and then she found the gun.
No.
I'm sorry about the table.
Yeah, Joey's in here ruining my
I
apartment.
spilled water.
bit
Your
by
cup
bit.
is crazy. You could have gave me a better cup.
What do you mean? Look,
Don't disrespect the bear cup. Don't
First of all, I've
disrespect the bear
requ-
cup.
What is this supposed to be?
I have requested.
bear. Flip
I
it.
have requested the bear
flip it.
cup.
Flip
Excuse
it.
me. I don't care.
He said,
Shit.
"Flip it."
You won't.
I didn't know if there was like
You won't.
a thing about it
You
where the
won't.
water goes down and it's like a double cup. But
No,
it's not.
You won't
I
flip
think
it.
you're supposed to fill it with something that has color in it, so it looks. I have Mio. You want some Mio?
Miso
Berry
soup?
You want a
pomegranate?
Mio? No, it's a Sai.
Mio?
Berry pomegranate.
What is
Mio.
that?
It's you
Is
never
it something to
used
eat? Is it like a chocolate?
No, you've seen it before. Look, I'll show you.
Yeah, I
Show
want
me.
it. It's energy?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Is it energy?
Yeah,
What-
caffeine.
How much is a Red Bull?
Just squeeze it. Just squeeze it. It's not as much as a Red Bull.
You do.
Maybe a little bit more.
How
a
many
little bit
make a Red Bull?
It's your choice.
more. That's good. That's good.
That's
good.
the whole point of
It's
the.
Like
Monica's.
this for-
It's Monica's. It's Monica's. Do you want candy? I have of the big size Reese's Pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe? Joe, don't look at me like that. I figured the spoon that smash I did, I thought that smackdown would have made it like a nice crumb.
But you. Well, I'm really depressed today. Ooh, I have Reese's.
Ooh.
I can't believe how big it is and still a Reese's though. I thought it was gonna be like a fake Reese's.
Monica didn't have apple cider donuts for you to eat this week, so we just gave you the Reese's instead.
I can tell you what you're doing most of the cleaning of this table tonight.
Nah, I'll fucking sweep. When you guys leave, I Lysol the whole fucking thing anyway. Yeah, fuck it. I clean the floors. They're clean.
You think this is messy?
For Joey, that's good. We're doing all right.
I wish we had, like,
all is
lines.
Well, I'm in Brooklyn. Love you, Mom.
What are you doing in Brooklyn?
Sucking dick.
Oh, I do have an idea.
What?
Oh,
Stuff going on.
Yeah.
You want to keep the name?
Yes.
have you ever stuffed a Calama yourself?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to like people wanting to know, you think people will be like they know what stuff Calama is, or is that our job?
I guess I'll just leave a definition of stuffed calamari in the description of our channel. Do you want to? We should record a
Uncultured
video of
swine.
us making stuffed calamari and post it to the YouTube.
With my dad.
Yeah, we'll record the whole thing. We'll do it
Down for that.
on Facebook Live. We'll drive over to your dad, have dinner at his house.
And your father could teach my father.
How to cook a steak so I don't fucking choke to death in the backyard.
Now I can't show him this episode. I thought this was
No,
the
you know
one.
what? I don't feel
Unless-
bad. I
no.
don't feel bad
No,
because
no.
your father kicked me out of your house because
This
Come
was
on.
the first time I felt like, you know what, this isn't it, because my dad asked about it last week, and I was like, yeah, we just talk about our
you know
testicles.
what, Chuck? I still fucking have feelings.
Now
And you hurt
now
him.
I just like
But
I
here's the
was
thing.
living
No,
my
dad
life.
has, my dad has way too much time at the office. Like
Listen
he
to
can
me.
take naps. He can go like walk around the building and look at all the fucking posters of the players that are playing in the leagues right now. And he can never ever now know about this podcast.
Look for me.
It can't happen.
Listen
Like
to
I
me,
thought
listen
an
to me.
episode, but now we just after this, it's
No,
impossible.
Listen to me. Here's the thing about that
My
steak.
mom would laugh.
Listen to me. Here's the thing about the steak. Okay, listen to me.
Who bought that steak?
Waste
I
of
bought that
talent.
fucking steak. Well, listen to me. I don't
You
think
ran out of fucking talent.
I think it's bullshit.
What?
I don't think your dad made that steak that way on purpose.
I think my dad was
I
too
think your
worried
dad
about
wanted us
how
to
he
get
was
at the
going to
fuck
yell at
out.
us.
He wanted us out. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's what.
Okay.
I almost think that it was a purpose because I've had your father's cooking. Chuck is a good cook.
Yeah.
I've eaten crazy shit from Chuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I think he fucking botched the steak.
the sausage and peppers were good.
I think he was.
He's
worried.
an amazing cook.
Yeah.
I think he was just really worried that we were gonna like, cause like,
Or some shit, right? What was it? What?
I'm just saying.
They were gonna
it's-
just
no,
devour the
like,
barbecue.
you know how it works. Like you respect your father's wishes no matter how ridiculous.
You
they
know
are.
what was
Absolutely.
happening before we started cooking the steaks? We
I
were
was
playing
being-
catch.
Yeah, well, I was throwing the tomatoes like three houses down, and like,
I
We're
honestly,
playing
I want to
catch.
say,
now my
I think-
mom can't listen to the podcast because I was throwing cherry tomatoes.
You know what makes that day the worst about that whole day? Besides you, one of my best friends I've ever had in my life, almost dying in front of me. You know what makes that day worse? The fucking underwear that you had on.
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't know what your perspective looked like. Did you see my balls?
Yeah,
Was
we
it-
saw everything. Everything in between the legs was see through.
I've seen things
The whole-
that could be things.
The whole seating area of your pants were completely see through. And then we
Except-
looked over
for
and
some reason-
we just see nuts. And we were just like, hey Chuck, you let your son walk around like that? He's like, I don't fucking look at his ass. That's you guys.
Yo, just last week I came home because like we're doing this new thing with COVID where I come home from work and I'm forced to go through the back door in the basement.
Yeah.
And I have to take all my clothes off, throw it right in the
You
washing
know what it
machine.
is? They're just
No,
using
no.
COVID as an excuse to make you walk through the
No. No, I'm saying with my father, I'm naked now, so all my clothes are in the machine. I don't have a towel yet, and I'm like, Dad, I'm naked. And he's like, relax, I've seen you naked before. Like, thanks, Dad. I guess I gotta wait till I have a son, right?
So you had to just walk out of.
No, like he still like respected my like privacy, but like when he knew I was saying something about it, he made sure his head was this way, like towards the side of the other side of the basement. But he would have walked in the bathroom pretty much, like he would have been like, I've seen your dick before.
Then don't worry about it. Okay, you're just gonna show
It's a
us
pound.
Kit Kat and look me in the eyes when you're shoving a Kit Kat in your mouth? Listen,
Staring
live
into
your life
soul.
how you want to
What's the
live.
matter? It's not even bad.
What do you mean it's not bad?
Why is he gotta go out of his way right now? I'm
Just
just
look-
relaxing. It's Friday night. Oh my god. I fucking hate this guy.
There's a fat chunk of Reese
not.
corner
That's
on
what
the
it
floor.
is.
that Reese up?
The Reese. Mark's got mad.
How many people are gonna fucking spank in this episode? How many people? Don't you not in my apartment?
Eat it. Joe, eat it right now.
Now you gotta clean that.
You gotta clean your
Now you
mouth.
gotta
Can we
clean
say
that.
why we haven't heard a lot of Joe on the podcast?
Is Joe for Joe? You
What
wanna
did
know
Joe bring today instead of his
What
microphone?
happened? You know.
He brought the pot.
So this morning, no, it was actually last night. CJ told me he wasn't really feeling too good and he wasn't gonna show up. And then
You could be
I
honest.
texted Joe.
You could be honest.
All right, CJ doesn't believe in us anymore, and he quit the podcast last night at like midnight. So I woke up and I gave it a little bit, and I didn't hear anything from CJ, so I didn't tell Joe until like 11, you know, or like maybe earlier than that, maybe like 10 o'clock before he left. So Joe didn't pack his microphone, so I don't know what he was doing behind me.
He was doing the grease. It looked like grease. Were you doing grease? No, I wasn't. Okay.
All right, so Joe wasn't coming. Joe wasn't coming with his microphone because CJ wasn't going. So there was going to be an extra mic. And I was like, oh, you
Did
know
I
what?
fuck
Joey
this
might not
up?
be coming, too. So then CJ's coming now, but it's okay because Joey's not coming, so we still have 3 mics. And now Joey and CJ are coming, and guess what? Joe doesn't have a mic. But you know what Joe brought? He brought a recipe book full of sauces. God bless him.
Well, if we're gonna make fun of that book, I'll go home with that thing.
It's not the book. The book is probably fabulous. It's a matter of me to bring him. Bring a microphone.
It's fabulous.
Random sauce ingredients, Joe. Now, right now. Got into it now.
Jamaican.
One random sauce by Joey.
Jamaican Jolt. This recipe makes 2 cups.
Read the whole thing. Read like the whole
It's
blurb.
2/3 cup packed dark brown sugar, a half a cup of coarse salt, sea or kosher, does not matter. A 1/4 cup freeze-dried chives, 2 tablespoons freshly ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons onion powder, 2 tablespoons garlic powder, 1 to 4 teaspoons pure Scotch bonnet or habanero chile powder, or to taste, you know. 1 tablespoon dried thyme, 2 teaspoons ground allspice, 2 teaspoons ground coriander, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons ground ginger, a half a teaspoon ground cloves, and half a teaspoon ground nutmeg. You combine all ingredients in a bowl and whisk to mist.
That's enough. That's enough.
No,
That's
I
enough.
listen to
That's
this
enough.
for Jamaican
Store-
Jolt, the man. Wait a
store
minute. Wait a
away
minute.
from
This is good.
heat and light.
This is content.
No, wait.
You don't
What?
have to read the whole.
No, how about every single episode?
Joe just reads a sauce.
An episode, yes.
I like that.
100%.
It's a dry rub. It wasn't.
But
a
the whole
sauce.
thing then. But then we accept
Like you
the whole
did. You
thing.
just do it.
Every
That was
day.
perfect. I mean, we're just all like, yeah. So that was the first installment of Joe's sauce recipes, baby.
He's
Here on episode 5. Very excited.
I'm hoping I don't get a ticket for being behind the hydrant because it was like about how many 150 boxes on.
hydrant.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't seen a ticket agent once.
Good.
Living in this
Yeah,
area.
they got-
Be
they-
tonight, then.
They have things to do out here. That's why Staten Island, they push a deer off the fucking side
No,
of
it's
the road
late.
or something.
It's late at night. You know.
Relax.
But anyway, there was a bunch of. It looked like a fort. It looked like a little fort.
Relax, buddy. That my arm is still red from your spank.
Why'd you get spanked?
Joe's doing squats.
Why'd you get spanked?
Look at Joe.
Why'd you get spanked? Ooh, just got
I
good
thought he was
form.
twerking.
Nice dick.
Why'd you get spanked? Tell
Wait.
tell the listeners why Joey
So-
got spanked.
Wait, did you guys wore my underwear? You only see my balls, right?
No, we saw the asshole and the balls.
I know
Taint.
the exact
I saw
map.
Asshole,
taint.
balls, and dick, or was it
Taint.
just asshole?
No dick.
I saw taint.
Thank God.
I know the map of your balls, taint, and asshole.
I
from
saw
your
taint.
Well,
I know where everything is. I can go down there and rock your world.
We could tell you were in a relationship. You shaved a little bit of the nuts.
that's what sucks too. I guess because the fabric's so fucking
I
thin.
wasn't-
My
I
nuts
wasn't
must have
so-
been pressed up
No,
right
here's the thing,
against
I
my
wasn't
underwear.
bothered about
Like,
your ass.
it must have been like cupped out like breast on the
I was
bottom of
more
my
bothered
underwear.
by, like, I just didn't understand why. I felt like it felt so uncomfortable. Like I looked at you and felt the uncomfort. You know what I mean?
I know. I was chilling. Those are the best underwear I've
They
ever.
were like all ripped and shit.
Well, those I got rid of, but yeah, they were because it
Compression
was hard
shorts.
to find. They
Joe's
rip.
got
They
nice.
do
Look at
rip.
Joe's underwear.
They do rip easy. Then those underwear do rip easy. You're right about that. I don't know if mine had holes in the thigh, but
That's a good spank.
that's that chub rub, baby.
No, I just want you to be comfortable in your special.
I'll be
area.
fucking honest. Ever since I moved into a new apartment, I really haven't been wearing underwear much.
Why? You don't have to.
What's the point? I don't
Yeah.
see people. It's just
Well,
Monica. It's just
'cause
me and
of
Monica.
COVID.
Think about her sometimes, man.
Think about her. I should wear underwear because of her.
Yeah, maybe, you know. Just walking around, nobody wants.
Walking around with what? I have pants
I don't
on.
need your balls out in my apartment.
Are we in your apartment? Oh. What does that mean? What
Hey,
is
Mark.
it?
Hey,
Oh,
Mark.
My
yeah?
place.
Yeah?
Hey, Mark.
That kid can fuck
I
off.
think that's where that's why I didn't say it. I think that's where he's going. Hey, Mark. Not if I don't have a memory foam pillow.
What the fuck are you doing? Get out of there.
Joe is opening.
Do you have
all of
memory? Do you have
cabinet.
memory foam pillows?
I just want to
Yeah.
get familiar, you know?
Of course, I have memory foam pillows.
We gotta put the gun at Joe at Joey's house then.
Just don't put it under the fucking pillow. It's always a fucking problem.
What, the tooth fairy?
Yeah, big sips, buddy, big
Why
sips.
can't you just like put your lips on? You got big lips.
I like it
I gotta say, by the way, you have nice lips. I'm gonna say that you have nice lips.
I know.
You can get some better tongue upper lip action than I can.
My lips are great.
You do. You actually. No, I mean that. But with those
lips
lips,
go-
you
my
think
lips
you can
go-
put it up to a
Ooh,
fucking
my
glass and drink it like a fucking human. No, we can't. We can't do that.
Joe, you're not allowed to do that anymore. You have a daughter.
Mark said if you put that upside down, it's a bear.
Her future stepmother would disagree with you, bro.
That's a fucking meme cup.
Hey, big.
Why do people keep touching me?
Hey, dirty girls.
Don't sit on.
Oh, that's a chair.
I
right there.
can't.
Well, that was a chair fold.
Let's go on each of his knees and see if the chair snaps.
That's 400 pounds going through the fucking floor.
They're
Right
not.
there.
Hey, listen, you guys.
400.
Hey, baby, you want a floor job?
400, not about 7. You're rocking with that. If that was that chair, that would have been an easy 750 plus.
That was a leg gun. That's hey, baby, we gotta go to Ikea again.
I'm confident though. We'll get out of it.
Yo, Joe,
Why is everyone doing squats in my kitchen right now?
Jeff Hardy's tagging in Matt Hardy.
Oh shit. Joe's on the mic.
Joe's on the podcast. Joe's back.
Welcome to the first episode of the.
I don't need that.
Joe doesn't need a headset.
Let me know how the rain is. If I want to smoke a blunt. Okay, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
All right, everybody. We're here. We're live. We're
Welcome to the second half of the Stuff Calama podcast.
Was it pause?
No.
Hell yeah, Dad. You had any bag beer? Oh, I didn't know if those shorts were sick or if you were just a dirty boy.
Just come all over
yeah,
me.
I didn't know if you were just fucking filthy.
My mom bought me these shorts, and the first thing Monica said when I wore them, she's like, "Those look like cum."
Yeah, because what?
They do look like cum.
They're pretty dope though.
Not really. They look like cum.
Come boy. Joe, you want to play a new game?
What do you want to play?
Well, we haven't played Warframe yet, which I'm assuming.
No, I downloaded it. It's
I know.
still there.
Well, let's play
ESO again?
Rust. Let's get Rust and play Rust.
How much is
All the
Rust?
streamers are playing it. It's a bit right now.
It's
I'm
a
not gonna
bit?
spend 40. Yeah, it's 40.
Okay, then we're not doing it.
Not yet. But it goes on sale often. Let's do it though. It'll be fun.
I'm in the 270s in ESO.
That's good.
You haven't moved. It's like you haven't played at all.
I haven't since I was with you.
I know. It's troubling.
What have I been playing? I'll play Valorant.
I'll play Valorant.
Who's a new character in Valorant?
I stopped playing Valorant because I fell in love with Rogue Company.
That's a good one. I have that too.
Mm-hmm. We can play either one. I'll play either one.
Let's do Valorant.
Okay.
I've been into Valorant the last couple days. Oh
Alright.
shit, Mark's here. Hold on.
Mark's not a PC gamer.
He will be.
Dude, you know what I was watching?
It's the first money that I make where I'm like I got some extra money. I'm gonna buy everybody computers.
That's a lot of extra money.
That's what. Well, yeah, I'm talking about like
Oh, get him a shit one?
Oh, like a good,
Like one that's just good enough to play with us.
no, like a solid one.
Oh,
Like
a
an
solid
i7.
one?
Yeah, i7.
Okay.
A pretty good one.
Are you okay, Mark?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Fabulous.
You're a little fucking hooker, is what you
Yeah,
are.
you still ate my candy.
I ate a lot of it.
Yeah, you did.
Bro, that was a huge Reese's Pieces cup. I've seen those in stores before.
Thank
and
you,
I-
Aunt Margaret. She's married. She's
It's
happily married. Thank you.
It's totally unnecessary.
The Reese's peanut.
That's huge.
Yeah, Reese's penis?
When are you gonna eat that other one?
Reese's penis.
I don't know.
When are you gonna eat that other
When
one?
he's fat and sad.
Yeah.
That's when he's gonna
Honestly, the Reese's has made you different.
I had it before I met you.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we doing?
Here, Mark. I want you to have this.
Wow, thank you. Joe gave me a speck.
A speck of some
Joe, smack his left knee.
some nice stuff.
Joe, you have a good spot right now to smack his left knee pretty good.
I don't want to smack it.
No, not too hard. Do a side, from the side. No. Do it where it hurts him a little bit. That's the one.
Yeah, you bad boy.
Tell him he's tall.
Fucking tall piece of shit.
I want to
piss off your girlfriend?
Kiss mark on the face.
Is that can't be that.
I just did so many squats, so that I didn't even feel that. I didn't even feel it. Mark's wrist is broken. He's just holding back the tears right now.
That was a direct. You go hard.
What do you mean?
bro.
That's your hand.
I guess you. What do you want us to add them up? Add up the fucking amount.
I just count them. That was 5.
That was hard.
I didn't hit him that hard. It sounded that hard.
Because he was about to be like, "Fuck," but then he was just kind of like, "All right."
It looked bad.
This
but
is
it
no.
felt
Listen,
nice.
listen. This is gonna make it better.
What if we change the name of the podcast to the Mark Riley Show?
The Mark Riley show with the boys. And
Mark
we're the
Riley
boys.
and the boys. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, Mark and the boys.
Mark and the boys. What about Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
That's already taken.
No, it's not.
They made that already, bro. We have to
No.
get out of it. It's on your Instagram and everything. It's time we tell you. There's already a funky bunch, bro.
No, but he's Marky Mark.
I don't have a
no
Funky Bunch.
But technically we are the Funky Bunch.
No, you're not funky or a bunch. You're just 3.
We
You're
are
a
a
piece-
bunch.
I don't think I won't hit you as hard as you hit him.
They're not a funky bunch.
Fucking bad boy.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You little fucking hooker.
Stop. Stop. Stop
Fucking-
spanking me in my kitchen.
Disgrazia.
You know the beautiful food I make for Monica in this fucking kitchen?
No, I haven't.
I made
I want you to know before you continue. I'm sorry. Can I? No, you can continue. What'd you make?
I made vegan stuffed peppers with ditalini pasta instead of rice. It was really good.
That sounds
It
nice.
was really good.
Was the pepper is like it's a vegetable already? It's like already vegan.
No, I used Beyond Meat instead of chopped meat.
To stuff it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The Beyond Meat I've been fucking with a lot.
That's really good. You know where you gotta go.
Yeah.
You have Qdoba's out here.
No.
Qdoba
They have-
has Impossible Meat or one of those.
Yeah.
Really good.
You
I know
what's crazy?
Taco Bell's the newest one that they're gonna start
Well, you
getting.
can buy
it.
Crunch Wraps just have beans in them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah. But it tastes pretty good. It doesn't taste like meat.
Sometimes it's better than other times. I don't like Burger
Yeah.
King's. I think Burger
I heard Burger
King's
King's is very okay. It's weird when you cook it though, because like when you cook it, it's different because you could choose how it tastes. It smells funky because you know like, you
Yeah.
cook cabbage or you cook like broccoli, it smells like kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like that because it's vegetables just mashed up to make it look like chopped meat, so it'll smell like kind of weird when you're cooking it, but it's fucking delicious. It's like one of the best meat sauces I made when I used the Beyond Meat. It's fucking delicious. That's
Yeah.
that, and then I put it in pepper, and I
That's-
baked it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I was saying something I forgot.
What'd you forget? I made sausage and peppers with the Beyond sausage. Beyond sausage is really good too.
So what you're saying is meat is
Some of
honestly kind of I've been staying away from red meat like a lot.
That's why I've been liking the Beyond Meat because I like
Because-
burgers.
And but I like my stomach's been thanking me, my butthole's been thanking me. It's been really good not having a ton of red meat. I'll have like maybe or like I'll go towards red meat once a month, but like I try and keep it to that because even if I have it 2 days in a row and I haven't had it in a while, that second day it's just boom.
It's so much better for your body and the environment when you try to cut red meat out as
Yup.
much as you can. Same thing with like processed meats.
But I just did it from listening to my body.
Yeah. I never had a problem with if I ate too much red meat or any kind of meat and like I would get stomach cramps or anything like that. The only things that really like fucking I get an immediate reaction out of is beer sometimes gives me the runs the next day, and if I mix a lot of shit I'll get heartburn. Like if I mix a lot of greasy shit and sweet shit, then I'll get all fucked up.
Oh, definitely.
Like I thought I was having a heart attack once I was in Nashville. I was drinking all night and then I went to fucking Margaritaville is the greatest place on earth. I don't know if you guys have ever been. It's amazing.
Nah, I have not been there.
It's pretty fun. And then I had a couple margaritas in Margaritaville, and then I had
Did you almost end up in Margaritaville?
almost Jimmy Buffett's heaven.
Yeah.
Almost went to. I thought I was having a heart attack. I was just heartburn. It was bad.
Yeah.
I was like,
Sometimes you're so scary. I
Yeah.
get 'em.
and Monica was like, she just didn't know what to do. I like had to put my hands over my head.
That's
was just
terrible.
was like,
She didn't know. What
yeah, we gotta go back to the room, Monica. I was like, are you okay? I mean, like, no.
That's fucking
Yeah.
rough. That's like that bad? Like really
Yeah,
that bad?
It was bad.
Like not even able to speak.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We had to walk back to the hotel room. I almost fucking fainted. It was nuts. And then the next day, I was so fucking hungover in the fucking airport, just dead on the seat,
I'm
just
starting-
waiting for my fucking plane to
I'm
come
starting
in.
to think you're an addict.
Food, yeah.
Yeah. Are you addicted to food? You
Yeah.
addicted to eating?
it's a real thing.
It is.
Could, yeah, to use it to like forget about shit. I heard footsteps. I felt them.
I think it was Charlie.
I'm sorry I didn't get your daughter a gift for Christmas.
It's okay. I mean, I don't. It's not
You
like
don't
a
have to do
requirement.
that.
You know, you're still Uncle Joey,
You're not
still Uncle Charlie,
Godfather.
rough,
Mark.
Godfather, the Godfather.
COVID done goofed us off, bro. Money's rough.
Until it's like accepted where I can.
Listen, I had to fight Antonio to the death to get this position. All right.
That wasn't a big fight. That was pretty easy.
Yo, now that Brandon's back in my life,
I'll
might be-
I'll fight Brandon.
no, he might be Godfather to the second one.
I heard about
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna fight the second one. That's greedy.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
Antonio had dibs on the
Antonio-
second one.
you
but
sh-
now that Brandon's
listen,
back,
Listen, you should do that.
Open season.
You should
baby.
do that just because that'd be the funniest fucking thing you could ever do. Is not
I've
make
hung out-
Antonio a
Bro, I
You
just
should have
never do it.
3. You should have 3
I just
kids.
keep having kids.
Yeah,
and
and
just
then
not
the
doing
third kid, your fucking sister will be the godmother. So she just.
Should I get pregnant?
Do it.
it. Oh my
Because
god.
the funniest thing is Antonio has a brother,
Yeah.
so it's like let him have a kid, and his brother doesn't make him the
I don't know.
like one of his friends, you know, not Antonio, right?
Thanks.
That'd be funny. These IKEA chairs are scary, but they're like $5. They're so worth it. They're so cheap.
Even the meatballs are scary.
Yeah, you know.
No, those meatballs are delicious.
Nah,
The restaurant is the best part of IKEA.
you guys don't remember when it was like they were finding traces of horse meat in the
Dude,
the
I
fucking
hate that
meatballs?
we're like the two big fat fucks. Just like, yeah, IKEA's food's great, and they're like, it's trash.
People don't know. We're not the only ones.
I'm not
though.
saying it's trash.
We're
food is
not the only ones. We're the only ones
You
right
go to
here.
IKEA, you go to the fucking food court, and you order a plate full of shit with the meatballs. And you
Yes.
thank me later.
Yes.
I don't want to hear anything.
I skipped the food court because I'm actually in IKEA because I need things.
You'll go to IKEA, get something great, and also get a delicious lunch.
No, because the one in Red Hook is set up where the food court's the first fucking thing you go to.
About Jersey. I don't know.
I've
about
never
Red
been to
Hook.
Jersey. The Red Hook one's got it fucked up. That's the first thing you walk past is the food court.
No, yeah, Jersey's like you're walking through like
Yeah, Joe, you don't have to hit it that
Six
hard.
Flags Safari.
You go a little less. I'm just saying it's gonna hurt you.
It'll bite back.
It'll bite.
It'll bite you back.